40-yard field goal in overtime, and a mistake-prone Minnesota Vikings team calls it a season and prepares for next year. The final score, New Orleans 31, Minnesota 28.
They're easily the best team in football. Three teams have been 15-1 in the history of the National Football League. Give yourselves a round of applause.
At 15-1, the Vikings weren't perfect, but kicker Gary Anderson was. He didn't miss a kick the entire regular season.
Anderson is connected on 46 consecutive field goals.
History of the National Football League. Gary Anderson had the first ever perfect season.
The Super Bowl was one kick away.
He will always be known as the guy who was part of screwing up the Vikings' trip to the Super Bowl, even though he had this magnificent season.
Anderson has been automatic all season long. He's been perfect on field goal attempts and PATs.
Placement, the kick. It is no good. Shot. It missed wide to the left. Unbelievable.
The Vikings should have been in that Super Bowl that year.
Brett Favre, 40 years young, one last Napoleonic drive with the Minnesota Vikings for a chance to rewrite history once again.
Handoff, and he gave him a whack.
Handoff to Adrian Peterson that never gets executed. It's a fumble. How can this happen? Today, Pete at the sidelines, clearly fumble-itis. It's a fumble by Peterson. There's a flag on Anthony Harbaugh.
Yeah, because he lifted and drove the quarterback into the ground. That is a good call by the officials.
And Favre in serious pain, taken low by McCrary. He now gets on it. How could this happen? This he fumbles, and it's recovered by the Saints. What are they slicking up the balls? Twelve men in the huddle. You gotta be kidding. It's a 5-yard penalty. Pushes it back to the 38.
Brett Favre goes back to pass. He pumps. Now he fires over the middle. Intercepted. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It was intercepted by Tracy Porter near side to the 40, and John Sullivan runs him down at the 47-yard line. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe what I just saw. Looking at that play, he should have just held on to it, Paul. He should have. He could have easily gotten 5 or 6 yards if he would have just pulled that thing down and dove forward. But why do you even ponder passing? I mean, you can take a knee and try a 56-yard field goal. This is not Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
Four unsuccessful bids for the World Championship, the Minnesota Vikings. 4 times Bud Grant's Purple Gang would leave the frigid north to venture to more temperate climates in pursuit of pro football supremacy. 4 times they would return home as losers. The saga of the Minnesota Vikings, then. A team that always had enough to get there, but never had enough to win.
His enemy came from Kansas City. The Chiefs left with a shiny Super Bowl ring and left Joe Kapp and his teammates with a painful 23-7 defeat.
The Dolphins were next. Flawless execution by Miami's offensive line cleared thoroughfares for Mercury Morris outside and Larry Zonka inside. Minnesota lost in its second championship attempt 24-7. Perhaps they would find that missing ingredient against Pittsburgh in Super Bowl IX. Minnesota iron against Pittsburgh steel.
The Steelers shut down the Minnesota ground game just as they had to Buffalo and Oakland. The Vikings ran the ball 20 times for a total of 17 yards. Quarterback Fran Tarkenton fared no better. He completed just 11 of his 27 passes and threw 3 interceptions.
John Madden instructed his silver and black henchmen to execute Minnesota in Super Bowl XI. So they did.
Back to pass goes Tarkenton. He's going down the middle, and White makes the catch. He is clean, but holds on to the football, losing the helmet. Chin strap flying one way, helmet the other. Holy Toledo.
Oakland beat the Vikings worse than the others, 32-14.
Here it is. The season's on the line. 2 receivers left and right. McCown takes the snap. He steps up. He's all by himself. Fires into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! No! No! The Cardinals have knocked the Vikings out of the playoffs.
For the second quarter. Here was Adrian Peterson. Ankle tackle. Checking the statistics here as Peterson is slowing down in the first half. That was a painful Peterson.
Yeah, that doesn't look good with his left leg. Juan Gomes just came flying in there. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly. DeJuan Gomes just put his shoulder pad right through the left knee of Adrian Peterson, and you can see he's in agony.
Fans just cheered loudly as Adrian Peterson was somehow able to get to his feet. A lower left leg injury. London Fletcher comes over, a number of Redskin players appreciating.
Oh, it's a brotherhood, and you feel absolutely poor for Adrian Peterson.
And Suffolk came in with a right ankle that had been bothering him, not 100%, but wanted to play. And a DeJuan Gomes tough ankle tackle. If you look at this, it's tough to look at. And if you can handle, you may want to glance away, but you can see the parts of the human body not made for this.
You see Gomes just came flying in there, and traditionally as safeties and linebackers and everybody on the field does, to come in and make a tackle and tackle Adrian Peterson down low on the legs, and just caught Adrian Peterson with his left foot planted in the ground, locked out, and the helmet and the shoulder pad went right through the outside of his knee.
But, you got to go after him. I mean, the cadences have changed since I played. We had that great defenses. But, teams go into a game with 4, 5, 6 different cadences.
Yes. A try for Joyner where you wonder why. There was no doubt about it that Bridgewater was going to slide, and Mike Zimmer is hot, and you can't blame him. He is really hot. And you know what? You can't blame him. This is a dirty play.
You see him starting his slide. You don't see Joyner totally pulling off. It's almost like at the end, he's trying to turn at the end, but it's too late. He's already launched. And when you see a quarterback
it, including 2 this year. He walked off a winner here against St. Louis and at Soldier Field. This will be a 27-yard try, for all intents and purposes, to knock Seattle out of the postseason. Kevin McDermott snaps. He's in his first year with the Minnesota Vikings. Jeff Locke holds. Blair Walsh from 27 yards left hash. Snap good, spot down. Walsh's kick is up, and it is no good. He missed it. Are you kidding me? The season can't end like that. He missed it left. And the Seattle Seahawks are off to Charlotte. Blair Walsh missed a 27-yard field goal, and the Minnesota Vikings are going to lose 10-9.
Now, sometimes you just rather be lucky than good. And for the Seattle Seahawks, they were